In this slide, I'll try to explain the difference between risk and risk management and their definition and highlight their properties, so we can be standing on solid ground before we move forward into this course. Therefore, let's start by what is risk. Risk is the uncertain event or condition that, if it occurs, it can jeopardize accomplishing the project objective or increase of its likelihood. This is the definition. We have to focus on several things here to make sure that the event we are registering is considered a risk. The first thing we have to look for is it is uncertain event or condition. This is the first thing. So we can say the first thing we can see here, the uncertainty of the event. If it has the probability of happening between 1% and 99%, we are talking about risk. If it have 100% of a probability of happening, we are talking about a fact. For example, if I have a hygiene kits store and there is a flood already coming into my way, then we are dealing with the fact, not with a risk. A risk is that there might be a raining season during the project implementation time, and there might be floods impacting my project before the flood start to be coming towards my store of the hygiene kits. This is the first thing. The second thing, it has probability of occurring or happening. This is the second thing we can say. This is the second thing. The third thing we have to focus here, that it has something to do related to my project or the objective of my project. So if you'd allow me to highlight this thing as well, it has to have something to do with my project. Three things we have to make sure that they are in the event that we can register them as a risk. It's uncertain event, probability of happening between 1 and 99%. It has probability of occurring, and if it happened, it will have something to do with my project. This is the basic definition of risks. So what is risk management? Risk management is the systematic, proactive approach towards all possible risks and taking actions to manage them, including several activities, planning, identification, analysis, responses, monitoring, and controlling. So the first thing that we are noticing from this, that this risk management is systematic, proactive approach. It's a system that we deal with the risks based on. This system is used to deal with all possible risks. So basically, risk management has to deal with the risks there. From this, we can see that the risks are the events that might be occurring to impact our project objectives, and risk management is the way we are going to deal with those events, the way we are going to manage those events. To make sure that we are all on the same page. Everyone in the project team knows how to deal with these kind of uncertainties, knows the steps and knows the procedure when risk is identified. And this includes several activities. What are the activities that is included in the risk management to manage those risks? The first thing is planning, then identification, analyzing, responding, and finally monitoring and controlling. Now I think we get a clear idea about what is risk and what is risk management and what is the relation between both of them. So let's move forward to know in the next slide what are the benefits of risk and risk management. The first thing, you deal with the uncertainties. When you deal with uncertainties in proactive manner, you probably have more success rates than if you are dealing with them in a passive manner. It will simply help you to achieve your project objectives and increase your success rates. The second thing is the efficiency. When you deal with risks in proactive manners, you'll probably be saving money, you'll probably be saving time, you'll probably be saving, most importantly, the repetition of the organization that is implementing the project. It's very important that donors usually want implementing partners to have the ability to manage uncertainties, especially that we know in humanitarian projects we are always in a dynamic context, and we have to be risk aware, and we have to know how to deal with this kind of uncertainties in a systematic manner, something that we can pass and communicate to our project team, both in the central and on the field level. So, what are the critical success factors of risk management? That's what we are going to check in the next video. And by this, I will end this video, and the next one we will discuss the critical success factors of risk management.